Hey detectives, welcome to the crew. I'm Sailor Agenda, and this is my Let's Play of Disco Elysium. In the last episode, we made some pretty significant discoveries about this case, talking to Klaasje, and we're now headed back down, and we gotta talk to Titus again as we do this run around and try to figure out which one of them is lying to us more.
It's you again. What is it?
Actually, hold on, Titus. Big save before I have
It's
this
you
talk.
again. What is it?
Well, Titus, Klaasje says she wasn't raped.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
Ooh, not very nice,
For
Titus.
the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
The picture I'm currently getting is that Titus was just a jealous bastard. Well, there is also the inherent union versus mercenary conflict, but I think this was personal on his behalf. But we could be wrong, because she was definitely manipulating us.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
I'm sure she doesn't trust me. I don't think the first thing is true. There are circumstances where it could be, but she doesn't really come across like that.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
She is fucked up, but maybe not as much as she's trying to present herself
This
as.
is a diversion. Stay on track.
She seemed pretty lucid to me.
She wasn't raped. The witnesses' statements were very clear.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Not in broad daylight, huh, Elizabeth?
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
I really doubt the soldier was an innocent man. Like, most likely he murdered a lot of people, but I don't think he committed the specific crime they're accusing him of either. So what's on the tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
Now that is intriguing. You had me at door gunner. A door gun is a gun mounted to the door of a transport airship. They have a habit of mowing down civilians. Farmers mostly.
Where'd you get the tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
Actually, there are a few. Crypto analyst, radio officer.
So you bugged them? How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Clever.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you losers is capable of advanced radio work?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Alright,
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Chief picks his beer back up. It's all for a silent toast.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
We're gonna listen to
I'm
this.
sure we can find a tape player.
I have one, I
Where
think.
can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
His voice echoes like thunder in
I'm
the
sure
small
we
room.
can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
He repeats calmly in a hushed voice. I
Your
think I
room
have
had
one
one.
already.
Or maybe it's too broken.
Why should I care about this? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Alright, I'll listen to
You
it.
do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday. Yeah? What you do that?
Alright, let's go. Let's do the tape. Elizabeth, any comments about,
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
fair enough, but, your guys are kind of digging themselves into a hole here at this point. Let's see, do I have a tape player? Yes. I just need to equip it, okay. How am I supposed to interact with dried maybells? It's shedding its petals quickly in your
6
pocket.
crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybelle's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Does it blossom in early spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence it being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Been them. Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none. Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Jamrock, and then dead bodies during the war. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt. Wait, have you noticed there's a war veteran playing a ball game on the plaza? You should ask him about the flowers.
Oh yeah, good idea. Okay. Well, let's listen to Door Gunner Mega Mix.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You push Command Set, and the tape starts spinning. Violent static and machine sounds fill the air.
This isn't Revachon. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
Another loud screech, some sort of kind of machinery.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalson crane.
He's right.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the Apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Gonna run a room, Cordy. A real nice room. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter. You know, The dance a whore upstairs. Do it Kohoi style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
Quick, then silence. The rest of the tape is empty.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arete on your portal reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that silence at the very end?
End of recording.
Okay. Who's Corti?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to.
Yeah,
a friend of his.
What is Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
I see.
The South Safre conflict is an ongoing proxy war between Grad and Safre. It has been hot for 12 years, with the atrocities piling on, mostly committed by the Grad.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
Yeah. He did say he's gonna do it, but he probably was inebriated.
Still.
Alright, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night.
Sweet. Making some progress on the case here. He's actually carrying the boombox on my shoulder. That's great. Can I use this tool to break this door open?
You
Let's
see
try that.
a heavy. It could be connected to the bar. The door does not.
Straight up impossible. Okay, back to class here. Actually, first, can I call about this damn library card before the library closes? 'Cause it's definitely open now.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Jamrock Public Library.
Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to the librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
Yes, I'm looking for any information you can provide on Billy Mejean, a reader.
Billy Mejean, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
Puts down the receiver.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Mejean's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
His home address is fine, thanks.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
You have any other information on Billy Mejean?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
You know anyone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Mejean? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
You hear someone answer from afar.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes, okay, if it was the police. She starts explaining something.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
So Billy Mejean is a woman, not a man? How'd your colleague know it was her husband?
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
You know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
You know what he looked like?
Marie?
A moment passes.
She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second.
The librarian turns away from the phone again and relays the question.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Alright, thank you. No further questions.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
The librarian hangs up and the call gets redirected back to the station with a soft click.
Anything else you need from me?
Anything about the boots?
Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it's 57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see...
At this point, it's kind of irrelevant. We know who the owner of the boots was. Alright. Billy Mejean. That was the building this guy lived in. Was it the actual apartment to this guy? Maybe we should go talk to... Well, we've got time to talk to Sylvia. Let's go to this apartment. We can let the main case cool down for a second. Think about it, perhaps. It's my boombox taking over the audio track. Maybe. Apartment 20, huh? Oh, was that the loft one that was nearby?
This door is made of metal and a pin. No one answers.
No, this is 28. There's nothing else here, actually.
A weathered brown door.
Here's 20.
The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup alongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
Hold on, Kim. What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Mejean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Any advice?
Dad, just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
Alright.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Who is it?
The voice calls out from the other side of the door.
And someone turns down the radio.
Is this Billy Mejean's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
A moment, please give us a moment.
You hear shuffling inside.
Tidying up. Nervously.
Come in, the door is open.
Maybe I should turn the boombox off for a second. Hi. An empty pack of Red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. The same brand you found in the trash next to the deceased. Weird that people don't care at all if we just rummage around their houses while they're sitting here. A chalk-drawn height chart for children's growth over the years. Hi. If you don't mind if I just rummage through your bedroom. Textbook for high school, mathematics, trigonometry mostly. Maybe this is the kid's bedroom. The clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. Posters of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls. That's definitely the kids' room. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Can't they afford curtains? Maybe not. Packages of humanitarian aid macaronis. Some leftovers kept warm on a stovetop. Smells like buckwheat and onions here.
It's you from the bookstand.
Oh, this is... I did talk to this woman before. Just looks at you for a moment without knowing what to do.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. Condensation from stepping inside.
Thank you, but I'm alright, ma'am.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
I don't know. It's hearing like some sort of distant, almost siren-like noise, but I think it's in my headphones. So, she stops, her eyes trying to read answers from your face.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
You live here with Victor, your husband, yes?
It's me, Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
Oh, how old are they?
Jolie is 16 and Jenny is turning 18 next month.
Where is everybody? I don't see anyone home.
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
Out where?
He has a problem with drinking. And so he disappears every now and then. He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up.
Days ago? Oh, God. So, to your knowledge, did he make it to the library?
No. I guess I'll find out when he decides to come back home.
She looks at the front
It
door.
shouldn't be long from now. He's never gone for more than a few days.
That's pretty bad in itself, working class woman. What was the name of the library?
Oh, it's in Jamrock. The one at Mayrow Street. I don't know the official name.
Central Jamrock Public Library?
I think, yes, if that's the one on Mayrow.
It is.
What was he supposed to do there?
Just to return a book of mine. Why? Why all those questions, Detective? Did he...
Was it Amityville's the glinting curve?
Yes.
She becomes unsettled as she says that, her forehead scrunching up into a worried expression. Oh, I'm giving the wrong impression. She thinks I'm about to arrest her for stealing a book or something. Do you remember what he was wearing when you last
His
saw him?
old leather jacket.
Can you describe it?
It's just your average brown leather jacket, but he bought it as a teenager, so...
Inner lining?
Yes. The lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
She folds her hands across her chest.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say your husband, Victor Mejean, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
Your husband, Victor Mejean, is dead. I'm very, very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Oh.
She touches her neck, eyes pale like pearls in seawater.
Oh. But he was just...
Looks at the kitchen table. 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray.
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am.
What happened to him?
I'm afraid it was an accident. She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
Most probably, yes.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It's hard to say at this point.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
Here, take.
A small, terrified smile quivers on her face as she takes the handkerchief and wipes away the tears. She looks disoriented.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly.
Unreal.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
No. Let yourself recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you.
She nods, but with a wretched expression.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information.
A very good call.
Yes.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still...
She rubs her face, runs her fingers over cheeks that have become numb.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
She runs out of breath. Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am.
We should step outside and talk.
Library card.
You did well.
The lieutenant says as soon as you left the apartment. The balcony feels cool and quiet with a stunning view over the district. But now...
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
A billion
They'll
kids.
manage.
Well, that's what we can do, really. This is closed. Let's go. That was dark. Okay, back to the real case. So Klastia gave us, well, I don't know that the tape actually proves to me that Klastia lied to us. I kind of think when he said that, like, about the murdering people, he probably wasn't lying, but about raping her, I kind of feel like he was just trying to sound like a tough guy, like... I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a huge asshole, but I feel like his statement doesn't invalidate what she said inherently. Thanks for watching, detectives. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribing. And have a nice day, detectives. This is Sea Lord Jenda, signing off.